Hello and welcome to the channel once again. Okay, so, haha. This is the Magical Hours Tarot, and this one has a fun little story on why I decided to bring this one in. I've had this one in stock in my shop a few times, and it is sold really quickly, and one of my vendor friends actually bought it, and we decided to open up together so we could both look at it because she was really drawn to it. And when I saw the art in here, I went, you know what? I got to get this for myself eventually. So it is here. It came with my latest order and I need to share it with you. I thought I opened it a little bit and I did not somehow. Oh, there it is. I always start the plastic so that, you know, I don't take too much time just opening plastic on video because, like, really. But sometimes things happen to me whether I like them to or not. So this is the Magical Hours Tarot, okay? This is illustrations by Fabiana Belmonte, and it was written by Cecilia Lattari, okay? This is a US Game Systems deck, okay? This guy cost me about $48, I think. But 78 cards and 128-page full-color illustrated guidebook. Because we know how I feel about them guidebooks. So we got, I love this kind of box. I love the flappies. I really, really do. It just feels right. Okay. So, once again, give me a chunky guidebook and I will love you forever. So let's take a peek at this. Okay, let's give it a little exercise here. Yes, and this deck did come out in 2025. This is also a very baby deck out in the world, and people need to see it. Okay, so this one has a little bit more to it. So we have the Magical Hours, structure of the deck, major, minor, before reading the tarot cards, formulating spreads, and about the creators. Okay, so we've got the info. I'm not going to read everything to you because we are here to see the pretties and see how this is going to work for beginners versus established readers. So, got our basics. This is already starting to look beginner friendly. Okay, so once again, I love how this is done. Give me the full color card on one side, so I have that visual reference right there in front of me. And then I have the whole thing. Now, the neat thing that they did with this, okay, is they have the time on the bottom, okay? So if you were looking to do a reading about a time, a place, you know, when is this going to happen or whereabouts, these cards are actually designed to help you learn that and do that, right? And these guys actually added, there's more meanings to these cards. They have their symbolisms are a little different, okay? And they actually put them in here. So the flowers support her. She's associated with the first light of dawn and the dawning sky. The associated plant is morning glory, which refers to the Epomea plants in the Convolescae family that bloom at first light and close by early afternoon. So there's new symbolisms in here, which is always handy because they will go across decks sometimes. And when you're learning different stuff, it's good. So 6 a.m. When you wake up, open the windows and look at the sky. Whatever the weather, take a moment to contemplate the new day. So all the times, so you can see what time of day something may be happening and get references to that. Oh, I like that High Priestess. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's very pretty. So some of their art is collaged. Some of it is painted. Look at things. This is very unique. Very unique art. It's very different. I've not really seen much like this. And I love that. I love the whole, let's do something new. And there's a lot of decks out there that are just cookie cutters, right? This one stands on its own as something truly different. Wheel of Fortune, 1:30 p.m. Take a picture. Quickly draw or describe a beautiful thing you see right now. Interesting. So we go through all of those. Okay, Minor Arcana. Minor Arcana is a little bit different. I don't think they really needed to, change it quite that much between major and minor. But, you got to be able to keep space for everything. So but they could have definitely added, more down here if they had wanted to. Because they didn't really put any times in the Minor Arcana. Those are all for the Major Arcana. I wonder why. They could have done days of the week. They could have done different times. They have midday and twilight up top, so that's okay. You still get all the information there. Okay. Page, Knight, Queen, King, standard. So I didn't change any of those. Before reading the tarot cards, of course, they have that info, formulating questions, preparing your deck. This is all standard stuff that's, everybody should be putting in a book, right? But they do actually explain some different energies if you want to use crystals with your readings, things like that. And then a couple spreads to do. And then, of course, in the back, we have some information about our beautiful artist and author. And this author, she's actually created quite a few decks here. Look at this. She did the Woodland Fairy Tale Tarot, the Zodiac Tarot, the Herbana Witch Oracle. I want to get my hands on that one. The Secret Oracle of the Green Witch. That sounds fascinating. And these were all of her decks were published by the U.S. Game Systems. Yeah. And Fabiana has been doing art for over 25 years. And she loves digital collage. Oh, she's actually won some competitions too. So that's beautiful. Good job, honeys. All right. So, very good book. We got some depth on there. We got a nice little bit of chonky in there. Good quality paper too. This is actually nice weight paper. So this book is actually going to be pretty durable over the long term, which is always good. Okay. So, do we have a box in a box situation here? Oh, we do. Okay. All right. I like keeping all of my stuff together, but that's different. Okay. The star. All right. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a good weight. Let's see. Oof. Oh, yeah. Okay. So these are, a bit heavier weight. They're not the heaviest. They're a little over medium. But check that out. Ooh. Love me some pretty art. Yes, I do. Yes, digital collage. You can do such fascinating things with digital collage. And the symbolisms that they've added are definitely more organic in nature. A little bit of steampunk vibes here and there. Like the Hanged Man. That's cool. Drinking the tea upside down. Temperance. Yes. Yeah, these have they have a bit of they're not a glossy feel. They're not a matte feel. They're almost like a little bit waxy, if I can describe that for the texture inclined. Okay. So the wands are this beautiful carved staff that they've used in all of them. It's quite pretty. Oh, look at him. Isn't he handsome? Pentacles. Nice. The golden discs of pentacles. Oh, I like that. Sunflowers, of course. Sunflowers and pentacles have gone together in the tarot for ages. That whole looking to the sun. Cups. Okay. Oh, yeah, fish. Gotta have some fish with the cups. That's always somewhere. Has to happen. Love the mermaid, though. Oh, yes. Oh, more mermaids. All right, I'm taking mermaids. Oh, I like the ravens in there, too. Oh, more fishies. Yeah, we like the fishies. And cups and fish. Forever in time, cups and fish. Oh, the King of Cups. I like him being different. With his steaming tea and his floral staff. I like that. That's cool. Okay. Oh, the swords are very ethereal in nature. They look almost ghostly. But swords are thoughts, right? And how we think about things and how we look at things with our thoughts, right? So that's actually a neat symbolism too. Like that. Yes, I like that the kings are actually animals. That's really neat. That's really, really neat. All right. So, how do they shuffle? Woo! Okay, we got some flippy flippies going. Oh. This deck actually feels hefty. Like it feels like there's weight to it. It shuffles all right. Shuffles okay. When it definitely has weight to it, it feels gravitas. I don't know. The best word. It's going to take a while to judge these to be fully shuffled, but they do shuffle nice. They're a nice size too. I think they're standard size or maybe a teeny tiny bit bigger. They're not much bigger than standard. But the weight of them is pretty good. I like this weight. They're not the heavy-duty oracle weight. They're not the... Ooh, what's this one? This one wants to be seen. Four of Cups. Okay, what does Four of Cups say? Four of Cups. Twilight. The Emperor taught us that the number 4 is often a symbol of structure. Yet the water of the Four of Cups, a fluid and changeable element, is notable for its absence of structure. In this card, we see a figure being offered a cup, perhaps the same cup we encountered in the Ace, while 3 other cups stand before her but remain equally unexplored. Nothing seems to matter to the person in question. Here we encounter apathy and boredom, indicating a time when everything in our lives seems to has become stagnant and nothing stirs passion. It's that feeling in the middle, which is uncomfortable because it feels like we don't really care about anything or anyone. It is difficult to focus on the present moment. Let's ask ourselves in what way this process happens. Perhaps that's where we will find the key to greater serenity. What is being left unexplored? And what do we need to do to kick ourselves in the pants to go exploring and go on an adventure? What do we need? Right? Why are we hiding from new opportunities? Do we need a break? do we need? Some inspiration? You know, what do we need to get out of that little funk? Okay, the backs of these cards are also quite pretty. Very organic, very organic. All right, so Mystical Hours. All right. Very pretty. Very well done deck. I like the weight of it. It's definitely a beginner to mid-level friendly for learning tarot. Absolutely. Nice and nature-based, if that's your vibe. Absolutely. This has got a pretty decent book. I really like the book. The book is good. The weight is good. Yes, this one is definitely in the higher numbers. I would probably give it an 8. 7 or 8. I really like the guidebook. I really, really do. Can't focus on that enough. And the art is, once again, it is its own thing. It has its own symbolisms, and you can definitely draw from their cards organically, especially if you're used to oracle cards. You can see a lot of elements in here to draw from, to use more organically. Absolutely. So yeah, that's it for the Magical Hours Tarot. So let me know what you guys think. What did you think of this deck? Is this a deck for you? You know, or do you know somebody that would like this deck? You know, let me know in the comments. I want to know your guys' opinions on these. Also, if there's a deck that you would like to see, you know, like, who knows? It might end up in my next order, you know? I like looking at new and unique decks, absolutely. And I like taking them on the road with me, so it's good no matter what. So yeah, that's it for that. So any like, comments, shares would be amazing. Please subscribe if this is something you're interested in. And yeah, I'd like to see you again soon. May your path be lit by starlight, people. And you have a great day. Bye-bye.